I am Tanzania Nicole, and welcome back to my channel. And this is the fourth retake because I am not very good about getting to the point of the story. So I basically want to tell a story time, but before that I want to kind of apologize. Well, I want to apologize. I was going to say kind of, because I've kind of been missing on YouTube in my videos, and that was just because renovations in the house. So we'll leave it at that. But this story is going to be about high school, and basically the first boy who liked me in high school, and the second, and how I kind of went on a so-called date with the second one. So yeah, let's get into this. So this was freshman, and in the freshman year, going to be a senior, but going to be a sophomore, but that summer. So that summer I had to go to school because I didn't do so well in the class. But I mean, if you kind of watch my drama life, you kind of get why. So I had to go to summer school, and the first day of summer school, I don't want to go. Side note, but first day of this summer school was curling, right? Go back. Sorry, sidetracked. First day of summer school. Didn't notice. I did my work and I went home. That was it. So we used to go to the library. It was just built by my house, and we went to the library that day. School at like 12 or 12:30 or 1 of those times. And based on that, I guess I went to the library with my mother and my sister to do something, and I had a random message or friend request. I don't exactly remember which one, but it was one. And we're going to call this person Tyler. But let's call him Tyler Brown, because his last name was on everything. So Tyler Brown had a message or a friend request, and it was like, "Oh, hi, I saw you at the school today, and I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to get to know you," something like that. And basically, I can go back to this day. I really remember this. I was like, and I thought I was so cool, guys. You don't know how cool I thought when I did this, okay? Like, I was like, "Oh, I'm so cool right now." So, don't judge me. So I was basically like, "Oh, you remember my name from the class or something?" And they were just like, "Oh, I don't really remember it, but you have to remember it to go on Facebook and add somebody. You kind of do." But they were like, and we were like 14, 15. What? Yes. No, I was 14, going on 15. Birthday's a little late. So, but yes, he messaged me, and from then I was just like, okay, whatever. We like started talking to each other, and we would just ask each other random things, and we would basically talk to each other most of the day in text. We talked to each other on 4th of July, text, not text, on Facebook Messenger, and I tell all my people, but I was, like, you should just give me your phone number so we could just text each other, because I'm not always on Facebook. I don't know if Messenger was out. Don't think Messenger was out yet. You really want to drive past? Rude. Anyway, don't think Messenger was out yet. So, yeah. And he was just like, "Oh no, we should just talk on here. I don't have a phone." And some excuse a 15-year-old would say. Oh, I was at school one day, and the thing about it was, I don't even really remember us talking in the school, but I do remember he would like sit by me. He would sit by me just to bother me, because I was just quiet. I wasn't really, so he would sit next to me to bother me. So there was a lunch time, and basically I was just reading a book, and I would usually sit by myself. That's how I am. I don't go talk to people. I'm not a conversation starter. So I was just sitting reading my book, But they came and sat on the table and was like, oh, what book is that, or something like that. And I think I answered, but after that I didn't respond anymore. I sound terrible. But I'm a very shy person, so yeah. And then, but basically we still was talking a lot, messaging a lot on Facebook. And tell me if you remember, this was not that long ago, I promise you, but it sounds so. When you would log into their Facebook, or you like exchange passwords and be like, oh, go add blah blah blah, his best friend or girlfriend or whatever. I didn't put girlfriend, I was, but he was like, oh, you should let me get your password and let me write something. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, okay, but he ended up giving me his password. I didn't give him my password. I don't trust people with my password. But that was kind of bad. But I knew that I wasn't gonna like go looking into messages and doing all that. But I don't know if a message came up, but somehow I saw a little girl was texting him. Somehow. But I mean, I really didn't care. Like, we were kind of friendish, I guess. He said he was going to a movie or something. I don't know. But basically, it was a conversation about like going on a date or something. And he was just talking about all this crazy stuff that he does in movie hours. I'm not going to the movies with you ever. So that's gone. That's not an option. Fast forward, we talk and it would stop talking and we talk and it would stop talking. And like, I think this was months later, he was like, oh, you should go to Navy Pier with me and this girl. And I'm like, me? Me? Wait, me? No! First of all, if I'm going on a date, it should be with someone that I like. Anyways, secondly, it should be you and the person you like going on a date. It shouldn't be you being third wheel or no, that was a no-go. So we stopped talking and I don't know, we got into an argument about something and he was being disrespectful. I think he called me out of my name and we stopped talking. And I was dead for that was done. So me minding my little business, sophomore year, and I passed that class. But me minding my business, so in the middle of sophomore year, that's right. So minding my little business, walking the halls, go home, and there's a Facebook message. So there's this other boy, and we're going to call him, let's call him Jaden. Jaden also has last name and everything, but I don't have time for that. So Jaden basically messaged me and was like, oh, hi, I see you around school and you seem like nice and quiet. No, he graduated the year before me, so this is right, sophomore and a junior. Okay, so that was the message, and I replied, and I'm like, don't remember what I said, but I replied to that message, and then I was like, was on his Facebook, because I'm like, wait, no, he just said hi, some, and yes. So I went to look at his Facebook, and I'm like, oh, you in my school? He's like, oh yeah, I go to your school. And so then we like talked, and we were talking a lot, and he was basically like, oh, let me tell you guys, so Jada was like super nice, because Jada was not the type of person that I would be like, oh, like, I like him. He wasn't. That's not to be rude, but it's the truth. And basically he was super nice. So since he was super nice, I was like, okay, it doesn't matter, I'll just talk to him, whatever. But it wasn't really, first of all, my mother was like, oh, you can't date till you're 16. That was a rule in my house. And I think I was like 15. So it wasn't with the dating intentions in this video. 12 minutes in. Let's hurry up. So it wasn't with the dating intentions. But eventually, and I never saw this kid in school during the beginning of us talking. I never saw him in school, never saw him in class, never saw him walk to class. Which is weird because the school, this is regular high school. School wasn't that big. 2 floors, and it was like a square each floor. Like, we never talked to each other in the room. We never talked to each other in school because we basically didn't see each other. So he basically had a crush on me, and he was like, oh, can I walk you to the bus stop? And I was like, okay, sure, I guess. But, and this, let's say he asked on Monday. And by Wednesday, this is gonna sound terrible, but by Wednesday, I was like, nope, can't walk to the bus stop on this Thursday because my daddy gonna pick me up and you gonna be trying to talk to me and nobody got time for all that, and him asking who you is and all that, and nobody got no time for no explaining. So God, this is so sad. Like, don't watch this. Don't watch this video. Don't watch this. I would get out of school at like 3:45, 3:15, because they switched it. So let's say 3:45. So I would get out of school at 3:45 and I would dart on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Which I darted every day. I hated school, so I was just trying to get home. So it wasn't necessarily to them, but yeah, I was just going. And yeah, eventually I'm trying to go place. We have to get focused. So after that, they were like, why can't I just walk you to the bus stop like you said yes before? What's wrong now? And I'm just like, well, you see, my dad picks me up on this day you're trying to walk me to the bus stop, so I didn't have to go to the bus. But we were talking and messaging. Who the heck is that? Messaging. And eventually it somehow got to me asking him on a date. And the crazy thing about this is I don't feel like I should have had to ask him. I feel like he should have had to ask me. But that's how life goes. So I was like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And they were like, oh, like, what movie do you want to see? And I'm like, okay, I asked you. You got to figure this movie situation out.